now we on the go. They want the word out for the price we asking for pronto. We got the team ready. They go hard and heavy to make the underground feel like they stars already. That's the motive in the mission. Just listen, pay attention, watch it tally up. If you with it, ante up. With determination, real hustlers got motivation. That's fueling the game we playing.
So tell us about this event today.
The event is beautiful for cannabis lovers, medicinal, medical growth everywhere around the world. And I'm promoting our new stuff, me and Ghostface, called Woo Farms.
I just got high, smoked a little bit. Glad to see people. There were some good zombies in the crowd, but I was just glad to be here, you know.
Good crowd, you know what I'm saying? They were, you know, pretty lit up. It was good.
You actually performed at the Kings of the West Coast concert last night. Tell us about that experience. You, Cypress Hill, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, especially, you were definitely prominent in doing your thing and building back then, but to be West Coast legends and legends globally, like, how was that?
That felt great, you know, to be able to rock the stage with Ice Cube and Snoop, because, you know, it's you know, people that we respect, and they were pioneers, and, you know, we all did our thing in our time, and you know, there never has been a bill where the three of us were highlighted like that. So, you know, it was pretty tight to be a part of that, and I look forward to more of those with those guys.
You've always been so vocal and passionate about hip-hop culture. How are you feeling about the Post Malone statements?
I feel like that's his motherfucking opinion, man. I feel like, you know, the number one thing I feel like is all these old-ass niggas talking about, like, the new generation and, you know what I'm saying, and oh, I don't like mumble rap. They need to have some content. Like, nigga, shut your old punk ass old ass up. Like, let niggas have the little niggas, Lil Uzi Verts and the Lil y'all, let them niggas have they motherfucking they time. You know what I'm saying? Right. It was a time in my life where my brothers and shit was listening to Spice One and nigga and Big Mike and the Ghetto Boys, but I was fucking with Crisscross. And nigga might have told you, like, nigga, you know, my older brother couldn't tell me nothing about Crisscross. Nigga, I was jump. Nigga, I wasn't thinking about no fucking Spice One until I got to a different genre of music for my, you know what I'm saying, my age range. So you gotta let niggas do what they gotta do. Stop hating on niggas. Just let them live, man. Let them do what the fuck they wanna do. Take your old ass and you should have bought some McDonald's by now. So, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be doing hating on the little niggas, man. So new generation, it is what it is, man. It's their time. Let them niggas eat.
How you feeling about the whole conversation, like these new heads versus these old heads, and them not understanding like the context of hip hop and the pioneers are respecting that?
Right. Well, I think it's sad because growth is everything, and it's an evolution in music. You know what I mean? It always grows. I think that the younger generation, what they do is what they do. You know what I mean? I respect it and everything, but it's not what I usually listen to. But I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan of hip hop. Period. So I like the lyrical thing for my taste.
Speaking of legends, you know, Eminem shouting you out at the MTV EMA Awards for winning Best Hip Hop Artist of 2017. Has there anybody else on that caliber, like who's iconic, has expressed that, like, yo, Be Real or Cypress Hill has influenced me?
Well, I mean, you know, we hear things in a lot of places, but like that's the first time like somebody on that level has come out and shout us out. And you know, Eminem has always been, you know, like down with Cypress, and we've shouted him out, and you know, we got a lot of love for each other. So you know, there's a lot of mutual respect, and you know, he's like I said, one of my favorites. You know, because they've always asked me who is my top 3 hip-hop, you know, legendary MCs, and it's KRS-One, Jay-Z, and Eminem. So, you know, there's a whole lot of mutual respect between us and Eminem. But I mean, there's a lot of cats spitting fire. I mean, you know, Nas is one of the greats. Cool G Rap was one of the greats. Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, you know, even LL Cool J in the early days, you know. But there's a lot of spitters today too. There's a lot of spitters today. A$AP Ferg's one of my favorite. You know, Joey Badass, he's another one. You know what I'm saying? And the list goes on.
Talking about business ventures, I really dug what you were saying up on stage about dreaming. Just do whatever you want to do. Since you've accomplished so much, are you still dreaming? Is there something that you still want to do in your career?
Nah, I'm good, man. I think that like everything, all love. Everything that I accomplished, I over-accomplished. Like, all I wanted was a motherfucking apartment, some internet, and just a motherfucking Cadillac. That's all the nigga really wanted, man. And once I got to that, and everything after that was a bonus, man. Nigga blessed.
What other business ventures are you currently on? Because I know houses.
I like to like I wasn't a major in nothing in college, but like interior design. I got great ideas, so somebody tell me what they want to do, and I can interior design your house.
Well, you know, we're trying to, you know, constantly expand and make the network bigger. So, you know, we're, you know, always looking for other opportunities to expand that network. So, you know, just staying focused on building that brand and, you know, obviously in the cannabis lane as well, you know, with the Green Thumb and Insane and Dojo Remedies and all that stuff. Just trying to keep it all moving forward and in a positive direction and growing.
Right now, we got the mixtape, Me and Fourth Disciple, called Don't Sit on the Speakers. It's doing really, really good right now. Everybody's calling it a classic. Make sure you cop that on iTunes, or you can just get it online.
Neon Python, the Glow in the Dark Street Shark, man, Jody High Roller.
Yeah, damn. Well, thank you so much for your time, man. I really appreciate everything, you know. Always been a fan, so.
Some weed, nigga.
Of course.
Trying to help my people, hustling. The rule of only